Hello traders and investors, welcome back to the Trend Trader channel. Today I want us to look at this stock. So we'll be looking at Advtech Group. This company is mostly known for education and training, but it also has another branch that is outside education. So there are a few things that we'll be looking at the company website. Then we will look at the chart of this company. So what is Advtech Group? There, I'm using their website. You can go to advtech.co.za to find more information about this stock. So, like I said, this company is mostly known for education and training. They have a couple of private schools, and then they also have tertiary institutions, private tertiary institutions. Of the schools, the ones that are common depending on where you live, there's Crawford College, Trinity House, Abbott College, and many more other schools that they've added under their banner. And then in the tertiary division, the one that I'm familiar with is Rosebank College and Vega. Then it depends, and also Varsity College, but they also have other tertiary divisions or tertiary institutions. Then the additional division that they have in addition to education and training is resourcing division. Most of us job seekers, we know network recruitment, but they also have other companies there. So that's what they are involved in. But like I said, they are mostly known for education and training. So if you scroll in their website, we can see what they offer. They've got different kinds of businesses. So the core of their business is academic excellence. That is why I'm saying that they are mostly known for education and training. But I want us to go and look at their numbers there. As you know that I always use technical analysis, but there are some fundamental things that I look into. But I only look at these fundamentals after I have bought a stock. My decision to buy stock always comes from technical analysis. It does not come from fundamentals. But once I own the stocks, there are some things that I would like to see. In this case, we can see that the group had a 16% increase in their operating profit, which is good. It means that the company is generating revenue and it's able to cover its expenses, and then it has profit. Whenever a company makes a profit, as a shareholder, you can expect that the board might declare a dividend. So if they declare a dividend, that's good. And then we saw that recently they have paid 19 cents. This was a gross dividend, 19 cents per share that was paid out in the past few weeks. And then another thing that I look at is the earnings per share, not the headline earnings or normalized earnings per share. I just look at the earnings per share. Ideally, I want to invest in a company that has growing earnings per share. As we see here with Advtech, their earnings per share are up by 69%, which is a good indicator. This is a characteristics of a good company. Well, in this case, I'm talking about the business. The business is working, it's generating profit, and also the earnings per share are increasing, and they've just recently paid a dividend. So that is good news for me. But then I already had a position on this. So this is just a short summary of the company financials. You can go under their investor information and find all their financial results and dive deeper if you need more information other than what is already present here. But the purpose of this video is to look at the chart. As always, you know, we just do a chart analysis. So as you can see here, Advtech has been on a nice solid uptrend since somewhere around May 2020. That is when it broke above this level to show that now it's on a nice uptrend, breaking above this, breaking this downtrend that we saw before March or before May 2020. So I've had this company in my portfolio for a while. Every time it breaks a resistance level, I've been adding there. Every time it comes back to retest the previous resistance, which has now become support, have just been adding nicely there. Like I said, the stock, after it broke above this level, it had a nice run up there after they had declared that dividend. And as we're approaching the dividend date, there is that you can invest before or after that last trading day of the dividend. Then we saw Advtech breaking down lower, coming back to this previous resistance level around 15 Rand per share. And that resistance level now acted like a support. So we saw that Advtech started to reject these lower prices, and it also happened there on a nice abnormal volume, meaning that the buyers were there to push the stock higher. So what we see that now this previous resistance level had 10 support. We saw the share price pushing further up there, coming back to that recent high, somewhere around 18 Rand 25 cents per share. So today it's Friday, the 22nd of October. We see that the stock, it broke to a new 52-week high. For us, that's a bullish signal. So I'll be adding Advtech. I'll be adding on my Advtech position, expecting that the share price is going to continue to trade higher. So that's the game plan that I have for this stock, is to buy at the breakout of this level. Well, now it will depend on your risk tolerance. You can set your stop level just below this. Remember that we use position sizing to estimate the number of shares that you want to buy, so that we also take volatility into account whenever we set a stop level. As you can see here, we use ATR to estimate the volatility of the stock. As you can see here now, the volatility, it's a bit high. That is why we are going to have this wide stop. But it's not a matter of wanting to have a tight or a wide stop. It's just taking the structure of the market into consideration, and also the volatility of that particular market. But like I said, this is just another addition to an already existing position. So I'm not worried about that, because all the previous stops now will shift up, and then this will be my recent stop. So that if the market moves against me, I'm only going to lose the portion of this recent investment, and I'll be locking in all the profit from 9 Rand per share, moving all the way to about 14 Rand 50 per share. So that's the game plan that I have for you today. We are looking at Advtech. Like I said, the company has reported nice numbers, 16% increase in operating profit. Well, we've already received this dividend in the past few weeks, but the earnings per share are increasing. We expect that the share price is also going to continue to increase. There's not so much that we can say about the business. We hope that the business management and other stakeholders will do everything at their disposal to ensure that the company keeps on generating profit and improving their earnings, and hopefully continue to pay us a dividend. So that's the stock that I wanted to cover today. If you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure that you click the subscribe button and hit the bell notification, so that you don't miss another stock analysis in future. And if you liked this video, make sure that you also click the like button. I will see you on the next analysis.